This is Bob Bones from the Metal Lab, the home of underground metal, giving a shout out to Sia Studio Promotions, Psycho Bunny Death Cult, and the great show Into the Fire. Enjoy.
One time to set on fire and dream of seasons with you. Oh, paralyzed, shattered and I lost control. Fell into a hole with the light, feeling like I was wrong.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show.
What's up?
Hi, Sid.
This is Into the Fire, everybody, and welcome. How are you ladies doing?
Awesome.
Doing great in the effigy household here. How are you?
In the effigy, I am doing good in the Ryder household here. I don't have all that cool shit behind me.
Is it weird that I like that?
I don't have all
quite
that.
often.
I don't have all that cool shit behind me like you got. I got some flashing disco lights and a couple of fucking Avenger 8x10 glossies. Fuck you guys for showing me up. Thanks. I did some rearranging in my room. So I had to make some. I used to have, like, in my room, in the middle of this room, I had a desk, and that's where I had all my studio stuff. And I was like, man, I really could use the room. So I took the desk out, rearranged a little bit. Now I got all this space behind me, and I don't know what the fuck to do with it.
Oh, no.
It's just out, it feels bare. I got this cool banner with the pentagram in the back of it, but
I like it. I like the flashy lights too. That's pretty badass.
It's the disco lights.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
It's good.
So shall we say hello to everybody? Should we say hi?
Who
Absolutely.
do we have in here?
Hello,
Apparently,
everybody.
much love for the effigy of hate girls. Hello, my friends. Hello, Linda.
Much
Hello,
love.
Hi, Linda.
Ron. Good
Hi,
evening.
Urban.
Hi,
I
Mary
like I like girls too. Huh? Okay. Sounds fair enough to me. I'll
He's our African friend, so his English is,
will.
not up to par.
I like girls too.
Yeah.
Disco vibe. That's right. Because you know what? I look like John Travolta in Pulp Fiction right now.
Oh my goodness. Nice.
Take that, fuckers. How you like that? How you like me now? Effigy of motherfucking hate. Hello. What's going on, Frank? Good to see everybody tonight. Thanks for coming out and hanging out. We got a fucking fun show tonight. Like, I'm really excited for this show. Ever since I met Tom, and me and Tom started working together in the Metal Lab, he started introducing me to these bands and started introducing me to these people's music. And one of the first two people that I met through Tom was a guy named Eric he's the drummer from Helios. And so we kind of started talking and hanging out and doing our thing. And we started, getting acquainted, and we realized we had a lot in fucking common. So I was like, this is going to be a fun show. I'm a big fan of these guys as well. They got a great sound, especially the sound that I like coming from, I'm an 80s child. And it's kind of got that 80s metal fucking in your face feel to it. So this is going to be a fun night for me. I'm a fan of these guys, and I'm really, really looking forward to having these guys on tonight. What do you think? Hi, Sid.
I'm excited.
we
Hell yeah.
are very excited
We've
to
been
hear more
looking-
about the band.
We've been looking forward to this and meeting the guys. I've gotten a chance to hear a little bit of their music, not too much, but what I've heard so far is fucking epic. So I'm super excited for this.
Epic is really epic is kind of the proper word for it for me too, because I'm sitting there listening. When I heard I'm going to play 2 songs tonight there, so everybody who's watching, I'm going to play 2 songs of these guys tonight. That's what you get in Hellbender. When I heard Hellbender, I was like, boom, I'm a fan. That's it. That's all it took. That's all it
Right?
took. So without further ado,
it's pure. It's
metal.
badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So without further ado, ladies, do you want to introduce our guest tonight?
Let's bring on
Helios!
Yes. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hello, everybody.
How are you guys doing?
Awesome.
Doing
Awesome.
good, man.
Thanks for being on the show. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I'm a fan.
Hey, thanks
I'm a
for
fan.
having us, brother. Thanks for having us. And sisters.
Hi.
Hey.
So
Very
yeah, I'm a
cool.
fan. So I'm like a fan. So this is kind of be one of those nights where I'm going to be kind of fanboying a little bit. So I might end up having to have the girls take over the interview. No, I'm serious. I grew up in the '80s, and I don't know what the direction you guys was going with the album, but for me, when I listen to it, it brings me back to that time frame and that era when it was just rock and roll in your face, whether you like it or not. It's balls to the wall.
Right on. I think you just said what we were going for.
That's pretty much the goal, yeah.
Yeah, word for word.
Yeah.
Indeed. There's been many practice sessions where we started balls to the wall. We just never quite finished, the learning.
Well, it's the ultimate amp test.
Say what?
It's the ultimate amp test.
Yes.
That's the dance fire, and you play that riff, and so.
It reminds me a lot of like the Dio. I'm gonna say this in a fashion to where when I listen to the songs, it tells a story, and it kind of reminds me of how Dio kind of told his stories and his lyrics and his songs, and the way he played it was theatrical. And when I'm listening to it, I can envision you guys playing in front of a crowd and how it's kind of like just gives you that kind of a feel. That's just me.
Cool. So we kind of captured the live energy vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I listen to the songs, that's it. I feel like I'm at the concert listening to you guys.
Sweet. Awesome.
But it probably does help a lot though that I got this big ass stereo system that I listen to all my music on right in my face.
Well, you can't listen to it quietly. Like, what the heck?
Right. See? It's all right there. Keep it loud.
Keep it loud. Fucking right. That's perfect.
If it doesn't damage your hearing, it's too soft.
That's right. What? Oh,
Huh? Hang on. Now say that again. Don't make me start making it whistle, because I will.
Yeah, right. Dude, man, I grew up in the '80s too, and I'm pretty surprised that my ears still work. I definitely have a little bit of loss going on it's mostly from the ride cymbal on my right side, I think. But yeah.
Who would be your most influential bands from the '80s? Who did you guys grow up listening to?
Well, I would say one of my most influential bands is probably Judas Priest.
Hell yeah. Fucking right.
Yeah.
Right.
But there's just so many. Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath.
The list goes
God,
on.
man, it's gigantic. Saxon, Dio, of course. Especially Sabbath era Dio. Oh, and Rainbow.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome stuff.
Oh, don't start talking about Richie Blackmore.
Ah.
I'm going to get up and change my pants, man. I don't know.
Jeff's a bit younger than me, but he knows these guys probably better than I do. Because he studies all this stuff intimately.
Nice.
I like how you said that. That sounded all like very
intimately. You had to emphasize on the intimately, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like Eric really knows what goes on at your crib, dude. I would actually start looking around your vents and shit, making sure there's not any cameras.
I'd be surprised if he had a nanny cam in here.
Oh.
He said that really intimate, like intimately.
Ooh,
Very
Right?
white.
We emphasize that.
It's like, man, show me how you use those fingers again.
Yeah, we gotta cut that piece out.
So to let everybody know, you, Eric, you're the drummer of the band,
That's right.
and Jeff is the
Lead guitar.
guitarist, one of the guitars of the band, because he won't. Right? Am I right there, Jeff?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
we
can
have
tell
two
Jeff you're happy to be on the show.
dual lead guitars. That's what we're all about. So
Nice.
Jonathan is also lead.
It's a 5-piece band. And it's a 5-piece band, correct?
That's right. Yeah.
And it was going to be somebody else that was going to be on the show tonight as well. But do you want to give a quick shout out to him real quick?
Yeah. Right. So besides Jack, who's working, and Jonathan, who's working, our lead singer who joined the band this year, and we are blessed and honored to have Tim Amar, who is a famous dude in his own right. Been in the music industry for a long time. He sang with Chuck Schuldiner of Death after they recorded their last album, and when they formed the band Control Denied. And if you've never heard the Control Denied album, the Fragile Art of Existence, you've got to listen to it because it's mind blowing. Yeah. And so that was just one of his numerous exploits, but that is probably, obviously with Chuck being who he was, one of the more famous outings in the world. And but apparently, so I mean, I don't want to go into his detail, but big shout out to Tim. He's hurting today. He just lost his father. So yeah. So if you if you're friends with him online or anything, send him some love.
Yeah, for sure. Our condolences here at the show, everybody. So yeah, I hate to hear that, but I'm glad you guys came on and hang out with us.
Absolutely. So, thanks for having us.
We're gonna have fun, as much fun as we possibly can.
Yes.
Without me being a B host, I'm gonna try to be an A-lister host tonight. And I'm gonna be. This is funny. Now, the last two shows, who was on? Grave Huffer was on last week, and and Richie says, "I'm about like this. Yeah, I'm an all right host."
Nice.
I'm gonna win somebody fucking over before this is all done. I said, before I take my last dying breath, I'm gonna win one of these guests over. I promise. It's my sole mission. So we're gonna play a song of you guys. How does that sound?
Awesome.
Let's give everybody a taste of what we're talking about here. All this hype up and all this pumping up. Let's do That's What You Get. How about that? Let's play some. That's What You Get.
Absolutely. Let's hear those drums.
Right, let's do this. Enjoy, everybody.
Yeah.
By words of your tongue, a war has begun. Casualties lie where they lay. For too many times you've gone over the line. I won't take your arrogant way. Only a fool would call such a duel. Beating your chest like a brute. I've had enough. I'm calling your bluff. Here's your one finger salute. That's what you
Wow.
That was fucking.
Should I add him back?
Yeah, I totally messed that one up. I'm like, I'm looking at the chat, like everybody's got these awesome things to say. Thank you everybody for checking out the music and for loving it. And I'm like, I want to say something, and I can't say shit. I don't know what the hell's going on. So
Dude, that fucking song is fucking
Thank you.
sick.
Right? Yeah, there's just
That
no
fucking
words.
song is fucking sick, dude. The drums, the guitar, that dude fucking singing is fucking phenomenal.
I know, right? My God. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mind blowing.
I mean, those fucking notes that he was hitting, those high fucking notes, man. That shit right there, that's a gift right there.
Oh, I know.
And those
Yeah.
fucking drums. I'm a drummer myself, not as quite as good as you, but
Wait a
see what I mean? This is what happens to me every time I bring somebody on the show. I get this, or I get the dudes fucking flexing on me.
Dude, I haven't done that in years. I just had to take advantage of it.
Oh, you decided to do it tonight here to show off in front of me, huh? What a dick. I'm just,
This is exclusive content right here.
Jeff, I'm so sorry that you got to put up with this asshole.
Oh my gosh. The whole ass. Not just the whole.
Oh man,
man.
fuck.
Dude, I need
It's
some more
always
caffeine. I'm
good
not
fun.
crazy enough yet.
It's all
Right?
in good fun. So, but seriously though, that fucking song kicks out. I wanted to fucking play the ancient one. I wanted to play 3 videos tonight, but since you guys are so badass, every fucking song besides 2 were under 5 minutes, and I'm like, well, fuck.
Yeah, we're working on that. We're trying to like shorten things down to radio format, but it's tough, you know.
I hear you. I hear you.
I pay for a service that I want to use, and people like you make it hard for me to use it. Sorry. Thanks. I appreciate it. So, who was the one that wrote that song? This is what you
Absolutely.
get.
The
one-
lyrics?
Everybody in the chat
Yeah.
is loving this song too, by the way. They're just absolutely loving it.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Tim writes all the lyrics. You know, we had a little bit of a discussion on like 1 or 2, like Hellbender, for example, just to kind of get some ideas flowing, but pretty much all of it, he comes up with everything. The melodies, typically he comes up with the melody and how it's going to sit over the guitars and stuff first, and then he figures out, you know, how it's going to sound as far as what words he wants to use, what the theme and the idea is going to be about. If I'm not mistaken, I think he said this one is about his brother. I don't know if he wanted me to tell you that, but
We get a secret here. So
yes. Sorry, Tim. I spilled
we
the
get
beans.
secrets. We get
Yeah.
secrets.
Yeah. But anyways, he writes things about you know, what he knows.
Yeah.
So was this album recorded? Was this album recorded and made prior to the pandemic, or is this something that you guys did during, or did it like kind of like just start to happen?
Yes. Both.
Pretty much, yeah.
So,
Yes is the
so
answer to that
the
question.
song you chose here, the 2 songs that you're choosing to play tonight, the shorter ones that will fit in your format, are both were started, 2016, 17, and probably Jonathan started writing the initial riffs way back in, I think, 2016. And then Jeff, I'm not sure if you wrote either one of these or if these are Jonathan's ideas he brought.
Normally, these ones were initially his idea, and we tend to, whichever ones we're writing, kind of meld them together with the other
Right.
ones to write his own parts and make it that way. But yeah, these 2 were initially the ones that he wrote while I was away from the initial incarnation of this band.
Yep. And then, so then he brought that in. We kind of we sat and listened to them. We figured out how to mix them with some new parts and put everything together musically. And then at the time, we actually had back in 2017, we had a different singer. And he came up with some lyrics, and we actually released these 2 songs previously with him, but as things I want to say a lot here, but I don't want to say too much. So
As things just changed, so did the song a little bit.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had to throw some things away, and that included those lyrics. And when we found Tim to come join, when we found that he was actually interested in coming and joining our band, which blew our minds, we were like, wow, yeah, man, do whatever you want, write whatever you want to write about, come up with whatever melodies you want to create, just, do your thing. And wow, he did it. And holy crap.
Yeah.
So he put in these amazing melodies and these thoughtful, insightful lyrical themes on top. And as you just heard, mind blowing in his performance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now, was any of this recorded during the pandemic? Like, was you guys able to do it together as like a group, or was it had to be done at separate times?
So these particular 2 songs, the instrumental parts were done prior to the pandemic, but the vocal parts and the remixing of everything together was all done during the pandemic. So these were just recorded, like, I don't know, May or something, I'd say. Yeah, somewhere around April, May, June, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So what kind of things have you guys had to do different since, at like a lot of the clubs and stuff like that are not open? What things are you guys doing now that keep the band going? Is it releasing videos, or what is it you guys do? What ways have you guys adapted to keep up with things?
Jeff, what have you been doing?
Oh.
He says nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
Well, because you have webcam set up, so I mean.
Yeah.
Honestly, we've really just kind of doubled down on the recording effort, man, to just get this stuff done, so that when the time comes that we can actually go do things outside, like normal life again, that we can just hit it on all cylinders from a live perspective, and just have everything done, ready to go, and just smack it.
Yeah. Right now, ever since this started, we have not played any shows live anywhere. We've decided, instead of battling against is a show going to get canceled, or are we going to get to go live online, or what, all that crap, we just thought, let's just get the album done, because we've been wanting to do the album for a long time. Because of scheduling and whatnot, we haven't gotten into the studio to actually, do it professionally, get it produced the way we want to produce it. So we've just been basically recording demos at home, doing all the pre-production work that we can do, so that when the time comes, when this all hopefully starts to clear up and things start going back to so-called normal, we can get into a studio and produce it properly.
Perfect.
So.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
That means new music. That means new music.
Yes.
Oh yeah. This is, there's 11 songs that are ready to be put on the album. It's, we did these 4 for our demo, because they were the first 4 we had ready, and we're like, let's just get these done and get them out and get something going, so people know who we are and what we're doing, because at that point,
so how long have you guys been together as a band? Like, how long has it been?
The 5 of us has been since, I think, February. This
January,
year.
February.
Yeah.
So you guys have like a pretty quick rise to getting people to know who you guys are then. That's a testament to how good the music is.
Thank you.
Right?
Yeah, the other 4 of us have been together since 2017, so we had a couple of years prior. And we'd played a number of shows. We played around the Pittsburgh region, so besides like the smaller gigs, we actually got opportunities that are amazing. We opened for Metal Church. We opened for Quiet Riot. Obviously, when Frankie was still with us, that was one of his last shows. And who else? Winger. Yeah, Winger with Reb Beach, who's also a Pittsburgh native. With White Snake.
Who else does there was a little pop quiz. Who else does Rib Beach play for?
White Snake.
Yep.
Yes, sir. What did you guys think about that album?
I have not heard it yet. One of those things. Yeah,
So what
yeah.
are you talking about? Because I heard the Purple album being the Richie Blackmore Nut That I Am, and absolutely loved it with him and Oaks for just killing it. And David sounded just as good as ever, pretty much.
Yeah, the new album's really good. Once again, here's my 80s coming back at me, but the album was really good. It had a lot of good songs, and you're right, David still doesn't sound like he still sounds like he did back in the 80s. It's crazy.
Unreal. Yeah. And so does Tim. He sounds like he did back then too.
Yeah.
So yeah. What was I going to say?
I don't know. Svengali.
Oh no.
I literally had a brain fart.
You had a much moment.
So
You know what I call that?
would you
I got
say
abducted
would
by
be your
aliens.
most influential guitar player? Yeah.
That would be
yeah.
somewhat of a toss-up between Richie Blackmore and Yngwie Malmsteen, probably, would be the two main ones.
Man.
So, I mean, of course, there's Michael Schenker, and I could go on for days about guitar playing. So I won't, but I could.
All right.
Who do you think the most underrated guitar player is?
Yeah.
Oh, Rowan Robertson from Dio, the Lock Up the Wolves album.
Oh, okay.
That question applies to you too, Eric. Who was your drummer? Who was your drummer that you like? When you started to play drums, there was that one person that you saw play. It's like, damn, I want to do that. Who was that guy?
Yeah, I'm at this point in history, I'm almost embarrassed to say, because back in the day when I was getting into this stuff, this was right about the time when Master of Puppets was coming out, and Lars Ulrich was a metal drum god at the time, and so I wanted to be like him.
About that. There's nothing embarrassing about that. No, he was the drum god at the time. During that album, during the Justice for All album, that's really I thought that was some of his best work between those two albums, in my opinion.
Absolutely. That's the first song, the first music that I learned after I took drum lessons on snare drum. I took snare lessons for about 1.5 years when I was 16. Once I got a car and could get out of the house and do stuff, because I grew up out in the woods in the middle of nowhere, and my dad was not having any drums in the house. Oh my God, no. So when I took snare lessons for a while, about 1 year or so, and 1.5 years, and the guy was like, well, unless you can get a drum kit, I can't teach you anything else. You've got the snare. I'm like, okay, great. So a little while later, as the universe would align for me, I met a dude that played guitar, and another guy I knew who plays drums exceptionally well, and said, guess what? I'm not using my drums right now. Would you like to borrow them? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And he had a Neil Peart kit. Perfect. I mean, wow.
Oh, wow.
So I took that over to my guitar player's house, and we're like, okay, what do we do? Well, let's learn some songs. So the first song I learned was Paranoid by Sabbath and Creeping Death by Metallica. And so that was it. That kicked me off.
Lars Ulrich. Who was this one for you? Who was the guitar player for you that inspired you to want to play, Jeff?
I'd have to say it was I was probably about 4 years old, and my dad had Van Halen's For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge album, and I put on Pound Cake and just heard that drill with the guitar, and what followed was Van Halen's incredible playing.
That was one of their best fucking albums, I think, was that Fucked Up Beyond All Recognition. What was it? I'm thinking Fubar.
Yeah.
That was one of their
Amazing.
good. That was one of their best albums. Right now is probably probably one of my favorite songs off that album too.
Oh, the whole album's gold. I mean,
Eddie Van Halen. Not only was he a fucking phenomenal guitar player, but he was a fucking excellent piano player too.
Yeah,
Oh, yes. Yes.
a very, very multi-talented individual. I mean, just and obviously.
I'm going to
the
start crying in a
advances
minute. We need to change the subject. I'm going to start fucking crying in a minute.
So sentimental. I love it.
Yeah,
Awesome.
right.
There's
Yeah.
so much. There's so much going of that. And what happened this year? That's just another one that's just sad to go. Sad to see go.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys, Jeff and Jonathan, were talking when I noticed. I saw the post first, I think, that Eddie had passed, and I put it in our group chat, and these guys were both like, "Oh my God, he's the reason I picked up a guitar in the first place."
Yeah.
I was shocked too. I was like, no, this is like, I thought it was like one of those hoaxes that you get.
So did I at first. I was like, no.
And then I thumbed about 2 more times, and I started seeing about 20 posts of Eddie Van Halen going. I was like, damn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, he was so private about it. He didn't really go all that public with what he was dealing with. So it was a surprise to a lot of us.
He's battled that tongue cancer for a long time. It's been years, because I remember when he first got diagnosed with it, and he had to do. That's when he started, and that was 10, 15 years ago.
Mhm.
He's always battled mouth cancer for the longest.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what shocked me about Eddie Van Halen is that he actually wanted to play for Kiss.
No kidding.
That would have
Wow.
been interesting.
He begged. He was mad. He was upset with David Lee Roth, and it was getting ready to be the breakup between the original lineup. And Eddie was so frustrated with Van Halen that he went to Gene Simmons and said, "Hey, I want to be part of Kiss." And Gene Simmons says, "There's no way that I'm going to let you play for Kiss. There's no way."
Holy shit!
And they became best friends ever since.
Huh, unbelievable. I had
I
no
did not
idea.
know that. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
I thought I'd share a little tidbit of knowledge with y'all.
Yeah.
We're not worthy, Sid. We're not
You're
worthy.
always-
It don't happen very often, so I'm going to take that I'm not worthy. I'm going to take that. No, I'm
Hey,
not
you
worthy.
deserve
So,
it there. Never heard that before. That's cool.
but yeah, it was. I was shocked that he wanted to play for Kiss. I was like, get out of here. Could you imagine the difference the band would have sounded with him?
Oh no.
It'd be a completely different sound.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not going to be sounding like a douche, but I'm going to sound like a douche. Kiss,
Yeah.
Kiss is an influential band, but they're a basic band. There's nothing. They're not super talented. They're not like there's not one certain one that stands out like that makes the band. For example, like Eddie Van Halen with Van Halen. Van Halen was Eddie. There was that one star, that one that everybody wanted to see, and that was Eddie Van Halen on stage playing Eruption or Hot for Teacher, or what do you have for Kiss? I want to rock and roll all night.
Yeah, really.
John, are you watching?
Could you? I can dig Gene Simmons going. Yeah, you're not going to make us look bad. No. Not today, Eddie. Get your ass on back to Van Halen. You better go get you a Hagar, because you ain't coming to her to Kiss.
Yeah, and it's a good thing he did too, because man, history would have been so different.
Right?
If they wouldn't have called themselves Kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, how did we get all sidetracked with Van Halen? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Talking about our influences,
Well, that's part. I guess that's part of it. Part of this show was to get. We talked a little bit about the band, the lineup. What was this album's going to kind of like the story we talked about the singer. This half of the hour, I like to it's kind of like one of those deals where we just kind of kick back. We shoot the shit. We're getting ready to be Halloween. Okay, so right, this is the fun part. This is Halloween time. So, off topic, Eric, what is one of your favorite Halloween movies?
I would probably say The Crow. Not that it's exactly a Halloween movie, but it's a Halloween movie. In my book, it is.
It's a perfect movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I love The
Very
Crow.
good movie.
Yeah.
I cried like a child. Like I just came on my mama's wound when he passed away.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. I know.
Like
Me too.
like when you first, like when mom first gives birth, and when you pop out, the doctor smacks you on the ass. That's what it sounded like when I found out.
Oh my God.
Randomly died.
That was a terror cry. Yeah. Yeah, really.
That I cried like a baby. He was one of my favorite actors. So yeah, I consider that's probably my all-time favorite movie.
Yeah.
But it's not horror. It's not horror.
No, not really. It's gothic, but it's
What
cool.
is we're Halloween. We're Halloween. What is your favorite scary movie?
Oh, scary movie. Okay.
Let's try that.
Mm.
What scared you the most? What movie have you watched lately that scared you? And
So
don't be
I haven't been watching like any of the gory stuff. I got sick of that a long time ago. But back in the day when I used to watch scary movies, and I know this is kind of funny, scary, but The Evil Dead, that was one of my favorites.
Yes.
Love
Yeah.
it.
Is it the original? Is it the original one, or is it the Evil Dead 2?
I think the original one had a little bit more of the jump factor to it. The second one turned into a little bit more slapstick, with all the little ash dudes running around and stuff. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silly.
Yeah, it was a little sillier. And then, of course, Army of Darkness. I love that movie.
Ooh,
The third
hell
one.
Hail
yeah.
to the King.
Yeah.
Hail to the King.
Oh, right on.
I can remember. I can remember when it first came out. I had to go to the movie theater to watch it,
Mm.
and I went by
I missed
myself.
it.
Nobody wanted to go with me. I don't get it. Why? I don't know why nobody wanted to go to the movies with me, but I had to go by myself. Just kidding. What about you, Jeff?
I would have went with you.
Oh boy. I'm
Would you have held my hand?
Natural horror junkie, so I'd have to go with The Exorcist.
The Exorcist. Oh, yeah.
Classic.
Creepy. Fuck.
When that girl walks down those stairs fucking backwards, and she's sticking that fucking little snake tongue out, and I'm like, no,
Yeah, I love it.
I'm done. I'm done.
I'm done.
Right on. Wow.
If this little girl's coming at me upside down, crawling down the stairs, lashing a snake tongue at me, I'm taking a fucking baseball bat and I'm beating the shit out of her. Satan be gone by the power of Christ compel you, as I'm hitting her with the
Oh, yeah.
while I'm hitting her with Lucille from Negan.
You can picture it though so well.
Oh my God.
I'll be scared to death. I mean, are you fucking serious? If you would have ran down the stairs backwards, lashing the tongue out, with your face was like dry, with like fucking cracks on your face, and you're blurting out all kinds of strange shit at me, I am swinging something at you. The moment you puke on me, I am knocking the fuck out of you.
Oh, our light keeps going on and off and on and off as we're talking about horror movies in here.
I don't know if anyone just noticed that.
Yeah.
It flicked back on.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
One of my ladies, what about one of your guys's? What movie scared you?
Well, I can't say any movie really scared me because I live for horror movies and gore and all that stuff. But I have to agree with Jeff. I love The Exorcist. I really, really love the classic Hellraiser. I mean, who doesn't? And The Fourth Kind. That one was fucking awesome. That movie was
Did you
amazing.
finally watch it?
Pardon me?
It was Mush
Did you
that
finally
hasn't
watch
seen it.
Oh,
No,
it was
Mush
you.
hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, it was me that hasn't seen it.
We still gotta watch it. I still gotta watch it with her.
Yeah, we gotta find it.
But yeah, those would have to be mine.
Gosh, for me, fuck. You know, I always get creeped out with dolls like Annabelle.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always get kind of creeped out with paranormal, like because I work with spirit boxes and I work with Ouija boards, and so I do that on a normal basis. So I know that shit's real, and I know that stuff's out there. I know that I've experienced it, but to watch it on TV and then seeing it, that shit kind of creeps me out. Almost makes me want to like break out my spirit box tonight and do some crazy shit now.
Right.
Just thinking about it. So yeah, shall we play Hellbender since we're on the topic of Ouija boards and spirit boxes? And shall we do some hellbending?
Hell
I think we should. I think we should turn the devil's key.
Yeah.
One of the sacred gates. One of the sacred gates. All right, so here we go. We're going to find Hellbender here, and we're going to play this. Here it is, right here. It is. Found it.
All right.
You guys
Go
enjoy.
to
We'll be right back.
See me here standing on the edge of sanity.
Holy fuck.
Fuck.
Fucking
We
hell.
just sit here and say for the next 10 minutes, we're just going to sit here and
That
say,
was fucking
fuck,
sick as fuck.
fuck,
Holy fuck.
Oh
fuck.
man,
We
Sorry.
need some better words.
that song still gets me
Like,
every time I hear
seriously.
it. I'm just like,
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm just
love
like, oh, just pumped.
yeah.
Okay. Who is playing the guitars? Who's doing the guitar solo in that?
Ooh. Hell
Well,
fucking right.
Is that you, Jeff, doing the guitar solo?
Was me, so we both played on that song.
Oh.
It was fucking good.
Okay, so the one I'm asking about is the end. That was fucking
Right?
sick. It was like that ultimate. It's like you get to that climax, and then as you're starting to, come down, you got that fucking rip-roaring fucking guitar solo that's like, what the fuck I'm sitting there going, where the fuck's this coming from? It's fucking amazing. Good job, man. Good job.
Yeah, fucking right.
The guy that did the instrumental recording had a bit of a sick mind, I think, and or maybe he was a bit of a sadist or something. He wanted to make me double my solo, so I thought, hey, throw some harmonies in while I do it.
Oh, fucking yeah.
You know?
Oh man.
That was sick.
When I first heard that song, I was like, fuck, that song fucking rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just like went on a fucking campaign and just started sharing the song out every fucking where. I went fucking ballistic on it. I mean, I was paying for fucking ads and everything. Like, this song has to be fucking heard.
Right?
Thank you.
Great.
Thank
One
you
of my
so
favorite
much,
songs.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it's about, sharing the music. I'm a fan.
Hell yeah.
Right on, man. Appreciate that so much.
So you guys got anything coming up you guys want to talk about? Give a shout out. What about you? You guys got a Facebook page? You guys can find them on Facebook, Helios, right?
Yeah, we got all that stuff, man. Helios. If you whatever you're using, whether it's Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, we're on all that stuff. As Helios US Metal is one string, one word. Helios US Metal, because if you search, you might find a couple other Helios bands around the world. Sorry, but c'est la vie. But Helios US Metal will get you to us every time.
Okay.
And we're also, we got our own
there.
website. HeliosUSmetal.com is our website too, so you can get there that way.
Follow everything they do. Go to their Facebook page, follow. Go to their YouTube.
Yes.
Smash the like.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Just don't subscribe. But go to the videos. Listen to the videos. Press that thumbs up on the videos too, guys, because that matters as well. That lets the band know that lets the band know that the people like their song and like their video. It's just another form of showing some support. Go on there, thumbs up on the video, show that you like it. Go to their Facebook page, go to their Twitter, show some love. This is a band that needs to be heard. Now that I'm a fan, been a fan. I just keep pushing and pushing. But yeah, you guys are great. Thanks for being on the show.
Yes,
thank
thank you
you.
so much. It was great listening to you.
Right
I
on.
love
Thank you.
One last question before we end the night. It's a pretty important question, actually. The future of this show really kind of depends on it, really.
Ooh.
No pressure.
None at all. That's right. Just that thumb on the chin. Look like you got to really think this out because it's really an important question. How well did I do tonight?
Awesome.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
Perfect.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, I feel better after the last two shows.
You're such a shit.
I feel much better now. The last two shows I fucked up. Now this I feel better now. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I know it was kind of forced, but I was going to get it one way or another. I told you I was.
Nah, dude. Sid, you totally deserve it, man.
So, ladies, what do we got coming on before we end the show? What kind of stuff do we got coming up?
Ooh, well, for Effigy of Hate and well known. Even tomorrow. Tomorrow we have Into the Fire live again with Feral
At 9
Descendants
o'clock.
at 9 o'clock.
Another
So
excellent band.
so everybody tune into that because that's gonna be fucking epic. I know I'm excited for it. We're
Yes.
excited. So fucking tune in for that.
And
We got
they
so much
just
going on with Effigy of Hate too. There's just no time to list it all off. But check out our contest because that's what's important.
We are having a Halloween contest, and we want as many people to participate in it. Hopefully, you guys can join us as well.
Yes.
oh, that would be fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, Jeff, you should join their contest.
Yeah.
No
check
pressure.
that.
I'm not pushing it or anything like I just did 5 minutes ago.
Not too pressure. It's just your turn.
It's your turn. There we go.
Oh man.
So we also got tomorrow we got Feral Descendants. Next week is Halloween. So all next week we're going to be trying to do things here on the show Into the Fire to kind of bring the little Halloween spirit alive in this show. Like we don't do it enough. I mean, fuck, look at my face. I look like I look like a Scooby-Doo character.
Let me get that mask off.
That's what I was getting ready to say. This guy's mask took off. But next week next Friday night we have Michael Psycho. He's got 3 new songs. Tom is going to be Tom Mandel from the Metal.
Hell yes!
Here we go. So we're already starting already.
Right. There we
We're
go.
already starting already.
Damn, you were prepared, brother. I got nothing.
There's merch bird.
I don't have nothing yet either, dude. Don't feel bad. I got to figure out what to fuck
We got our
next
merch
week.
bird coming, so just hang on a second. She's just gonna. There we go.
Ooh, big ass. What the? Look at that. What the fuck? Looks like a mascot.
Bird.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, it's the Effigy of
I have
Hate mascot bird.
I have
That's
nothing but a skull.
Ah, nice.
There we go. Now we're getting spooky, everyone.
There we go. Yeah.
It's Halloween. So next week,
perfect.
I have a praying mantis. You know what's funny about this? The reason I got
that's
this,
pretty good.
I got this years and years ago, was I used to be in praying mantis style kung fu,
Oh,
And-
nice.
and somebody thought this would be a really cute way to say, "My kung fu is better than you." Ha.
Oh, that's super cute. My daughter's in ninjutsu, so
Ah, awesome.
one
Yeah.
of my favorite cartoons to watch is Kung Fu Panda, and that little praying
Yeah,
mantis.
that's
Fucking,
Panda.
that shit would fucking Jack Black. I swear, just about everything that fucking guy does,
Oh,
just
I know,
makes me
right?
belly laugh
He's the best.
every time.
One
Okay,
of my
so yeah.
all-time favorite movies, Pick of Destiny.
Fucking
Yes.
hell.
Oh my god, right?
One of my
Yeah.
favorite songs. This is going to sound bad, but one of my favorite songs by Tenacious D. It's going to sound bad, but it's the song called "Fuck Me Gently."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's, I know
All
that
of them
song.
are good. All of them.
That
You gotta
fucking
watch that
song is-
video.
I watched- Oh, I'm not even going to get into this conversation. I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah.
It is going to go south very, very fucking quick. I know
Yeah,
me.
kinda.
I know me. I have
You
no
got 1
filter. And I will
minute.
get my.
gonna
It's fine. They'll be okay with. They'll be okay if I go a little over. But I mean, let me
Cool.
finish saying my goodbyes, guys. For you guys kick me off my own show, Eric.
What? I wasn't trying to do that, was I? Oops, sorry.
Oh, see, I'm gonna get myself in trouble. You guys will never be a guest again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Forgive me, everybody who's watching.
Yes.
I think I would really like that.
We're going to get them on
Thank
again when
you.
they release that album. When they release that that album that they're working on, I'm going to have you guys on again. And we're going to, and I'm going to, hopefully I'll get a first exclusive of a sneak peek of one of their songs of that new album before it drops, so I can play it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you know it.
Guys, thanks again for hanging out. Ladies, thank you. Everybody out here on Facebook, who's hanged out and hung out with us tonight and had fun. I hope.
Thank you.
Guys, tomorrow at 9, we have Feral Descendants. I have an exclusive release of one of their new songs coming up on their EP that we're going to be playing tomorrow. Yeah, yep. I'm the only one that's got to listen to it, and it's pretty fucking good. I have to admit, it's probably one of my favorites by them. So I'm going to play it for them tomorrow on the show. Next week we're going to be doing Halloween themed stuff. Next Friday's Michael Psycho, and then Saturday we got Perceived, which is Halloween. We're going to have the band Perceived on next Saturday, and we got the guys. We managed to get the fellas to dress up and for Halloween with us. So that's going to be a fun show. I cannot wait for next weekend as well. And, we got a lot of fun stuff coming up in the next month and a half, all the way to about
So
Christmas.
thank you for being a part of our shenanigans.
One hell of a fucking time on the shows. I'm really excited. There's going to be a lot of fun shows.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Looking
You guys
forward
have
to
a good
it.
night. Everybody, have a good night out there in Facebook world. Be safe out there until tomorrow night. I'm going to end the song tonight with the song by next Saturday's band that's coming on. We're going to be playing. I'm going to play the Perceived, and the song is called Darkening. Until tomorrow night, guys, you guys be good. Take care. Be safe out there, and love one another.
All right.
How do I hope to find my reason to stand, knowing there's not enough time? The lines in the sand, I'm falling apart, I'm losing my way. I can't end this misery. Forced in the dark, I'm hiding away, trapped in the pouring